Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and EU4, the Cossacks playing as Russia. Alright, so we're out of the Regency Council, as you've already seen. We have managed to take some territory from Bukhara. But now we're at kind of a point where we have very little power to work with. Not a lot of admin power. We're kind of trying to save up some diplomatic power. We're already ahead of time again on military technology. Not a lot that we can do right now, and I'm really not that eager to expand too aggressively right now. We do have some admin ideas that we want to finish off, as well as influence ideas, and the sooner we're able to get just one more idea out of either group, the sooner we'll get the tech cost reduction, which will be better for catching up with our diplomatic technology. So I'm kind of in a holding pattern where I don't want to continue to expand and core things out, which is making me think that maybe the best thing I can do right now is start expanding my vassals. You know, I'll be able to annex them later for a greatly reduced cost. And, I mean, they've already taken my relationship slots, so there's really no harm in making them a bit larger, right? So for Riga, what if I started feeding them, you know, the rest of the coast of Sweden? Would that be a terrible thing? What about Theodoro? I could feed them this Meriti guy and Gashamakawakama. I could feed them all that territory for now. And then when the time comes, just annex them. Because that's something that I like to do. Where are these guys going? Altin. Theoretically, they're going down to Bukhara. They're particularists. Well, as long as they go down there, I'll be okay. As long as they don't come and mess with me. Let's see. We're going to send a couple armies down this direction. An army down over here would be good. We'll send both of these armies up. Well, let's just expand Theodoro first. We'll probably only need one of that one army detachment that I already sent out. You know, 40,000 troops is probably going to be plenty for a small 3-province nation with no allies. Shouldn't be an issue at all. Bohemia no longer considers Poland a rival. Bohemia has instead announced the Netherlands as their rival. Oh no, my Dutch kinsman. No, not my Dutch kinsman. Whatever, we'll be fine. Alright, so we're building up some ships, we're working on some claims. We should probably continue fabricating claims against Gashamrakamrakamra, and we'll feed those off to Theodoro as well. Theodoro, who do you have claims on already? You got a core here, which is fine. So I should be able to feed you these Emeriti claims without any issue at all. This would be a pretty easy way to expand without costing me any points. I'll be able to, kind of kick that can down the road for a little bit longer. Abkhazia is one we want to hand off. And we want to give a claim to Mingrelia. And this one is the other nation. Okay, perfect. So once my armies arrive, we'll go ahead and declare war. We'll feed these off to Theodoro. It'll be glorious. We've lost the Conquest Casus Belli against them. I don't really care. Deus Vult or whatever is probably fine. They're not Orthodox. Military access from Iraq. Why would you want military access through me, Iraq? You're down here. I'm definitely... No. What did I just hit? I just closed something down that I didn't mean to. No military access for Iraq, filthy Muslims. I have no intention of helping you. I am Orthodox. I am the true defender of the faith. Military access from Persia now. What are they doing? They are at war with Bukhara. You guys already have a path, and you guys would have to get military access through like 3 other nations before you'd be able to get to Bukhara, so no, why don't you just keep pushing down this direction? You don't need to come through me. Go ahead, everyone beat up on Bukhara, make them explode. This is the end of Bukhara, I can tell you now. And we managed to get a chunk out of them before it happened, which is just perfect. This claim, of course, is still in progress, but it's almost done. With Bukhara, I've had that since the last war. Come on, there we go, it's done. Perfect. Where are my troopsies? My troopsies are ready to go off to Beatle. Let's raise army maintenance. It is costing us a bit of money, but most of that's reinforcement cost right now because I did just kind of take some unnecessary amounts of attrition. Let's see. I'm going to split and move these guys around. A little bit of a shuffle there. We can convert, let's see, Kovno. It'll only take 10 months. Seems reasonable to me. Now, as for you, I am so sorry, sir. It is time for Holy War. So we shall kill. Boop-a-doop-doop. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop. We'll just detach a siege, move forward. And we'll crush that army. Looks like Persia, war reparations. They didn't take any territory. Well, that's downright unfortunate. Oh, gosh, I did not have a lot of morale, it turns out. But it's fine. The casualties were relatively low. Less than 1,000 men died, and we still managed to stack wipe their 8 stacks, so That seems pretty good. It looks like we're more or less done with this war already. I guess we'll reduce army maintenance a bit, because there's not much reason to continue at full reinforcement when the war is already over. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, good. We'll hand this off to Theodoro directly. I'll probably just give him this one as well. Emeriti? Yeah, I might as well. Just hand that directly off, even if I don't have a claim and they won't have a claim. I don't think Theodoro will be too upset by that. Let's see. Can I get any more claims against Sweden? No, I cannot. How about the Teutons? No. Lithuania? No. Well, that's pretty much all we want to do with them, then. I guess we'll gain some claims on Bukhara or Khiva for now, or I could just sit around and improve some relations with my allies, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue to improve relations with Poland, for example. They're kind of getting a little bit low. Anyone else that we care about? We really should consider at some point, you know, we do have a new diplomatic relationship slot. We can either start looking for another vassal and start feeding them chunks of Bukhara, or we could look to get another ally, which is not a bad idea. But who do we want, you know? Who's a valid ally? Certainly not the Ottomans, they're rivals. Venice? I mean, maybe. They're having a Regency Council too, oh dear, poor guys. Well, let's see, who hates the Ottomans? The Ottomans are hated by Spain, me, and Poland. So Spain actually could be a pretty reasonable ally at some point. Let's just spend a little bit of time improving relations with them. See what happens. It could be worthwhile. Could be. Might not, but could be. They're already down to low enthusiasm. I do like this new indicator. This new indicator is kind of nice. I can just tell from a glance. Oh, good. Finished with the claim. That's awesome. Or the colony, I should say. Yeah. All right. Cool. What's the next one we want to take? 3, 3, 3, 3. Nothing really good in any of these. Let's just, for the sake of the map, we'll do this one next. I mean, the thing about this particular colonist, right? This is a special Muscovite idea. Here it is. So not only do we gain a colonist, but also adjacent territory automatically discovered when a colony is built. So if we did continue expanding to the east, this terra incognita would eventually start revealing itself as well. But I'm not in a huge rush. And you know what? The further we spread away from our capital, the harder it is to march around and defend ourselves when we need to. So I'm okay with kind of consolidating the nearby territory, and we'll gradually work our way through here. I think I want to take all this territory away from Bukhara, and kind of take all this Siberian colonizable territory. We'll probably end up taking whoever this guy is. Buryatia and Korea. Work our way all the way over to the Atlantic Ocean. That is probably one of our big goals, and then we can start colonizing the randomly generated New World. That'd be fun, right? Bohemia is still the emperor, but our marriage is over. That's tragic. Oh no, they want to make it back. They want to make it work again. They want to get us back together. Send my cousin to marry their so-and-so. Bohemia hasn't really grown very much in this campaign, which is surprising. Alright, we did finish that war. So let's go ahead and recall our diplomat here. Let's improve relations a little bit with Bohemia. Okay, so can we hand this off to Theodoro? I do think that we can. I don't think they'll be too opposed to that. These guys, Gashamakarmakama, has decided to start becoming westernized, have they? We can't really allow that to happen. Absolutely not. Doop, doop, doop. These 3 territories will go off to Theodoro. No need to release Georgia. That's a terrible idea. You won't exist anymore. It won't cost me any diplo power or any admin power. A little aggressive expansion won't hurt. Theodoro will eat that cost, and I will annex them at a discount much later. Seems reasonable to me. Grow, my vassal, grow! Hooray! This is arguably one of my favorite parts of the game. I like growing vassals. It's exciting, and it's fun. How are we doing as far as rebels? Surprisingly okay, given the circumstances. Muscovite particularists, huh? What do these guys want? Just autonomy? Lots of autonomy? We're certainly not going to allow that to stand. Okay, so we could attack Gashamakamra and feed a little bit more of that to Theodoro. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to give Theodoro an opportunity to core this stuff up? I think we do. Instead, I think we start moving our armies toward Sweden. And we are going to go and crush the Swedes. That'll be fine, right? completely fine. Let's go ahead and march these armies up north. These guys, we're going to actually split up and just kind of keep rebellions down in Kiev in case that becomes a problem. And these armies, let's see, how strong is Sweden right now? I'm willing to bet not super strong. Not super weak, but not super strong. Sweden, 33,000 troops. And you are allied to a lot of people, actually. Scotland, Bavaria, Frisia, and the Netherlands. Well, the good news is Bohemia and Poland almost certainly would both join this war, which I am keen on. We did get some more ships. We should probably group these guys together in the Gulf of Finland and send them off to protect trade in the Baltic Sea, of which we now have complete control. We haven't even looked at trade in a while. We have 41% control in the Baltic Sea right now. How much money do we make out of trade anyway? Whoops, that's the wrong button. 18.24. Not fantastic. Kind of wondering if there's much of any way that we could improve it, though. A lot more money is flowing out of the White Sea than I'm comfortable with. Big part of that being because England actually does have a fair amount of trade power in this node. For some reason. Well, we can shift that balance in our favor a little bit more by taking Kola, which we should have a permanent core or claim against. Let's see. Yeah, permanent claim on the province, so that won't be an issue. As far as Riga, though, can we feed them Gotland and Scotland, Housing England, and Västerbotten? Västerbotten? I'm not really sure. I'd like to think that maybe we could. Hey, Riga, would you like to have the claim on Gotland? Would you like... Well, what do you have claims on now? I actually should have checked that first. Mostly this area. Well, that's fine. We can't fight the Teutons or Lithuania for a little bit first. So that's fine. We'll get you there in good time. But in the meantime, how would you like a claim on... Can I give you one on Stockholm? I can't? Uh-oh. Nope, that's a little bit too far away. Unfortunate. So there's really no good way to grow Riga right now. I'd have to give them Gotland first. Let's see. I have claims on all of this. Bleking, Skane, Skana, Skjernmishmie. Riga does not appear to be very loyal to me right now, which is also sucky. But they don't want either of those either. So yeah, it's just Gotland right now. Is that worth a war with Sweden? I'm not really sure it is. How long on our truce timer here? Till 6 years. With Lithuania. And 5 years with the Teutons. They are currently defending against Poland again. Wait, what? Poland just fought these guys. They had the same truce timer I did. How are they fighting again? Volhynia. Looks like the Teutons must be allied. Oh, Teutons allied themselves to Galicia, Volhynia. Ah. That makes a little bit more sense. That was their mistake. I don't know. Is it worth fighting Sweden right now? I mean, I guess I could take a little territory. I could grab Kola for myself. I mean, I did want to take Stockholm, but that's 26 development, and I don't know. I'm kind of loath to pick up more cores for myself right now, simply because if I waited and finished a couple of admin ideas, I would have core creation cost minus 25%. So no, maybe a war against Sweden is just ill-advised right now. Just take one province. Unless I could threaten a war with them. Ooh, there's a thought. Could I bludgeon the crud out of them and say, hey, I'm going to go to war if you don't give me Gotland? No, they won't give it to me. Ooh, though. Base value, not a Russian core, relative worth, strength of the alliance. If you were a little bit weaker, if you were just a wee bit weaker, that might work, but no. Okay, well, maybe instead we just worry about some rebels for a little while. Siberian separatists, Kurgan. Or maybe we just continue for a little while. Just kind of let the clock tick for a few more years. Kind of hoping Poland does not eat more territory. I'm kind of scared that they're going to. Full annexation. Nope, they did not. They just took Galicia, Volhynia, and left the Teutons alone, which is actually good for me, because it means that they now have a separate truce timer once again with the Teutons. I know that I will be able to declare war on them before Poland does. That's good. You know, not a bad thing. Hessa just entered a military alliance with the Teutons. We did just convert Kovno. That's good. Kovno. I guess that leaves them to attack. I guess we could. We could just give it to Theodoro anyway. No need to give them too much time to core their new territory, right? We'll just feed it to them directly. Theodoro, Georgia? Theodorian? Theodoran? How do you say that? Theodorian, Georgia. Pontic. Ooh, this is Pontic territory. Increased coring cost. It won't be my problem. It'll be Theodoro's problem. How are you looking as far as these cores are concerned? Are you even coring them? Oh wait, you had a core on that one. This is a claim. These are the ones I gave you. I'm sorry, these are the 3 that I gave you. You're coring one of them and not the other 2. So you're having a really rough time is what I'm seeing. Well, okay then. New question. Since I'm having a hard time growing Theodoro anymore without them collapsing, and I can't grow Riga more than 1 province, is there somebody that I would like to take as a vassal? Oh, it's so exciting. It's like going to the candy store. Kiva? Kiva? Who are you? You are worth 42 war score. I could force vassalize you. Couldn't I? They are a subject nation under the Ottomans already. Well, that's a shame. Blah. You'd be pretty big. 143%. Darn, you're a little bit too big. Sherman, also a vassal under the Ottomans. Gosh dang it, Ottomans. Tabaristan. You are allied to Iraq. I don't have any way to really declare war on you, though, so that actually doesn't really work that well for me. Gosh dang it. I need a vassal. Or I need something. Maybe if Bukhara falls apart, but these particularists aren't separatists. I don't know if that's going to happen. Is Ming still at war with Bukhara? Yes, they are. Persia's actually grown fairly large. Reasonably, given the circumstances, I should say. Do I just declare war on these guys and feed some territory to Theodoro anyway, just for the sake of it? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Yeah, I mean, I want to continue going to war, taking this advantage while I can, so let's feed off a couple of claims to Theodoro. We will give you the claim on Carbardia, or whatever it is. Cardbordia? I don't know. Can I give you a claim on Turek? I cannot. You already have a claim there, so you can take a maximum of 2 provinces, and I'll probably take 1 for myself. 1 or 2. I mean, it's some pretty cheap territory. Sarai is actually worth a lot, but it's increased coring cost. Caucasian traditions. Well, we will feed this territory off to Theodoro anyway. Even if I don't take a lot out of this war, you know, I'll just get some war reps, I'll get some money, why not? People angered by our failure to wage war. Are you freaking kidding me? We just declared religious war. I don't know if you noticed, but we did. Where's Yuriev? All the way up frickin' here. How dare you? You stupid, fickle people. Alright. Let's march our troops up forward. Raise some army maintenance. We can have a lot of money we ought to spend. Let's take a quick look at some building options again. We could increase our force limit for fun. There should be a better way of sorting this stuff out. 375, 375. Whatever. Doop. Lots of manpower coming in for me. And by lots, I mean just like 1,000 summit. A couple thousand. It's not a big deal. 12. 12. Nothing valuable here. What about my new colony? 7. Could get there eventually, but not for now. 11. I guess I could actually save the money and just make Neva into St. Petersburg right now, but I mean, I'm not too worried about it. There's another core for us. Done. Ready to go. That's good. I'm looking at us get a bit more diplomatic power. That's quite nice. Clergy gains some influence. I'm not necessarily opposed to that idea. Let's take a quick look-see. Clergy up to 45% influence. Not quite enough to do anything useful. Gain a skill 3 Inquisitor for cheap. Ooh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Minister for 15 influence. Seek support of clergy. Well, we are ready to deal with these religious rebels, so let's do that right now, and we need to get ourselves a new advisor, a military advisor. We'll pick up the discipline guy, I think. That's a woman, right? The silver border usually means it's a woman, but this kind of looks like a man to me. Very round face. Whatever, we'll pick up the discipline guy again anyway. That's still pretty good. Deal with the rebels, and then we'll call the video here, and we'll prepare for the next round of war and just grow our vassal out a little bit more. He's going to get a little plump around the middle, but I'm not too opposed to that. It'll be fine. It's healthy. It's good for a strong young man. Alright, well that's going to have to be enough for this video, so thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with EU4, the Cossacks. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.